What's up guys, Dr. Greg here with Movement Driven Performance Physiotherapy. Today we're going to talk about calf flexibility. So we're going to go over two different ways to stretch two of the main muscles in the calf, both of which lead into that Achilles tendon. So there's two very important muscles, one of them being the gastrocnemius, which is the meaty part of that muscle up towards the knee, what we kind of think about as our calf. And then another muscle that's a little bit lower, a little bit deeper, that we don't pay enough attention to typically from a strength or a flexibility standpoint. So we'll go over two different stretches, both of which add to your program to prevent any kind of Achilles soreness. Really good for knee injury prevention or if you're having knee pain, but just overall really important to have good ankle and calf flexibility and mobility, especially when we're talking about getting deeper into our squat and being able to do lots of different stuff athletically. So here we go. All right guys, so there's lots of ways to stretch out the calf. My favorite way though is to utilize the step. So if you have stairs at home or a step to get in your house or any type of aerobic step or plyometric box, this is the way that I want you to do it, okay? So I like to do it one at a time. So you're gonna put one foot on the step and then you're gonna have the other foot with the ball of the foot on, but the arch of the foot and the heel are hanging off, okay? So for this first one, we're stretching the gastroc muscle. That's what I was talking about, that big meaty part of the muscle. What we want to do is we want to have our knee straight, okay? So if you look at this angle, I'm locking my knee out and we're going to come down like so. So ball of foot on, I'm not hyperextending my knee, but it is locked. My quad has some tension through it to make that knee straight. And then what I want to do is just let that heel sink towards the floor and then kind of shift my hips forward and feel that stretch, okay? From the side angle, just so you can see it, ball of foot on, knee is straight, I'm sinking down, and then I'm letting those hips come forward, keeping that knee straight. You're gonna feel that stretch right here in the upper part of the calf, okay? Like for most stretches, if we're doing it statically to increase length of the muscle, we wanna hold that for at least 30 seconds, if not closer to 45. So that's version one, but we have to stretch out the soleus muscle, which is a little deeper, and you're gonna feel that stretch kind of just above the Achilles between the gastroc stretch and the Achilles tendon. We're gonna feel it right in here, okay? So with that stretch, the same setup applies. So I have one foot on, one foot kind of half off with the ball of the foot still on. What I'm gonna do is leave my knee bent. So I'm gonna leave my knee bent here, and then I'm just sinking down, heels dropping, but I'm letting that knee come over the toe a little bit until I feel that stretch. Okay, so from the backwards angle, knee stays bent, and then I'm dropping my weight into the side that I'm stretching. Let that knee come over the toe a little bit, but heel stays down until I feel that stretch right in here, all right? So I like to do both of those stretches 3 to 4 times each, at least 30 seconds, if not closer to 45. And we really want to increase the length of that tissue. So that's why we have to do a gentle stretch, prolong. And I always tell you guys, for that soleus stretch, that bent knee calf stretch, we don't want to be super aggressive there. That's a muscle that maybe you haven't stretched a lot of. And if we're too aggressive, then we might cause some soreness in the Achilles tendon or in that muscle. So just find a really gentle stretch and hold it for a long period of time rather than being super aggressive for a short period of time. Because at the end of the day, the best way to gain flexibility is longer, prolonged stretches under just a little bit of tension or a lower load, okay? So gentle stretch, longer period of time, all right? So add that one in. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Have a good one.